If you're bored and looking for something to crochet, then let me help you. I have some guidance on how to choose a project and get you out of your boredom. Now what I recommend in this post is going to depend on your scenario for boredom, as it depends where you are and why you're bored when it comes to choosing something to crochet. First things first. If you're bored, then the last thing that you want to crochet is something that also bores you. So think back to projects that you've made in the past that you really enjoyed making and find something just like that, or make it again. If you're only just starting out though, or you don't have a lot of yarn at your disposal, then you'll want to turn to something smaller to make. I don't recommend starting a big blanket when you're bored, unless you have a whole ton of time to fill and the blanket isn't too big. The excitement of starting a new project can soon become boredom at not being able to finish the blanket if you choose one too big or that you really don't have time to make. Find something small like a beanie, or a washcloth, or granny squares. You want projects that are going to give you a quick win, and the wins come from starting, watching it grow and finishing. Making something small means hitting all those milestones more often and gets the endorphins going. If you're wanting to fill the time while you're sitting around waiting, like kids' sports, waiting rooms, airports, public transport, etc., then you're going to need to choose a project that is not too big and also doesn't require too much concentration. You're going to want to be able to carry it around and work on it wherever you're sitting. You also need to be mindful of interruptions that are bound to happen too. That means finding a simple project that doesn't require too many color changes and has an easy to keep track of and remember repeats. You also want them to last a while so that you're not finishing too quickly and then being left bored again. For this type of scenario, I recommend slightly bigger projects like shawls, scarves, and baby blankets. Now if what you're already making is boring you, then that is a whole different question to tackle. This is when you need to break up your time with the smaller projects like I first suggested, and for the same reasons. So again, find something small like a beanie, or a washcloth, or granny squares. If you want to stick to the one project, then you need to find a way to break up your crochet time so that you're not as bored. Maybe you need to go for a short walk or move to a different location every now and then. Or maybe you need to surround yourself with other crocheters, either online or in person, so that you're surrounded by other ideas that inspire you. Sometimes all we need is to try out something new to lift that boredom. If you're also in a community of like-minded people, you can find yourself drawing on their energy and finding more projects to love. And getting to share what you're making with others can also break the boredom. I know I get sparked when I get to talk about my projects. Hopefully this sparks some ideas for you to break your boredom, no matter what your reason is. If you have a different reason for being bored, comment below and I'll offer some suggestions.